Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I have a sketchbook here. This is sketchbook 10. I have 9 more of these that I just haven't shown yet. So if you guys want to see the other 9 after this one, let me know. But this is sketchbook 10 and it is a ELO sketchbook. I don't want to buy another one of these. It's not a bad sketchbook. The paper's just not good for what I want to do or what I want to experiment with. So I think I'm gonna go back to the hoo ones that are also the square shape. But this did its job. I had a lot of fun in the sketchbook, and I think the sketchbook has a lot of personality to it. So on the cover, I have a lot of stickers, and it is a little crusty in some parts because I had glue. I think I had like metallic stickers. Hold on, I don't know where I have an example of these metallic. Okay, this is sketchbook 11. I'm not showing this one today, but it has like these little metallic stars that I glued onto it. But this is sketchbook 10, and it is a thick boy. It is a pretty thick boy. These stickers came from Milky Tomato. Most of them did, at least. And I have some just from random sticker packs, like these Sanrio ones. I, like, one year bought a crap ton of Milky Tomatoes stickers, and I'm finally, like, using them up. So, I also have some more on the back. I just love how they draw, and it's really inspiring. So Sanrio is also here, and I have some Bee and Puppy Cat stickers, which also inspires me. I love Bee and Puppy Cat. So let's get into this, I guess. So starting off on the inside cover is like this manila paper. I didn't really know what to do with this page, so I just put my name on it and the date, which I started this back in November of 2025, and I think I finished it in February of this year. I decided to put more Sanrio stickers and more Milky Tomato stickers on the inside because, I don't know, why not? I absolutely love Kirby, so I drew this, like, scuffed version of Kirby. On the next page, I have a testing page. It's mainly just me, like, scribbling with acrylic markers and alcohol markers over some fine liners that I got. I got a couple new fine liners when I got the sketchbook. I was a Five Nights at Freddy's kid. I'm a Five Nights at Freddy's adult. I just love this. This was whenever the second movie came out and I went to go watch it with my partner. I decided to draw Glitch Trap, Lefty, Toy Chica, and Lolbit. Not from the movie at all. I just really wanted to draw them in like a furry style that I was experimenting with. Honestly, this helped a lot. So, I don't mind. Then on the next page, I have more FNAF, but this time I have FNAF Yuri. I was a hardcore, like, Chica and Mangle shipper, along with Freddy and Bonnie shipper back in, like, the day, okay? I absolutely loved them all together. I also drew Springtrap, and I drew Golden Freddy along with Fungi as a request from my friend Honey. I also drew Toy Foxy, which is just fixed Mangle. I just drew them. I love them. I love how I drew them. I used these silky crayons. They're very popular on TikTok, and they were $20. My partner got them for me. I thoroughly enjoyed them. I think I'm gonna use them more in my new sketchbook as well. This page also has more FNAF stuff in it. The Mangled, Glamorous Chica, Secret of the Mimic Chica, which is my favorite. I think it's also my favorite character in design. She's just so cute and also silly looking because, you know. Anyways, this is Glam Rock Freddy and normal Chica. I also have my OC here, Kishi. It was a weird page, but he no longer looks like this. He is a Japanese yokai of some sort. I can't remember the name, and I'll probably butcher it if I do remember. This page has more just like meaningless doodles. I think I was warming up, and then I decided to draw my friend's OC McKinley, who is a FNAF Secret of the Mimic OC. He's, you know, the like monitors that they have in the game where you have to like download all the stuff and you can check your the moon minigame and whatnot. Yeah, he's based off of those like TVs slash like computer screens. He's a little sweetheart. I love him. There are some more FNAF doodles. Again, I think I was warming up. I was using like I think it was this. I think it was this like I think this is a pen gear pen. I really love using crappy pens in my sketchbook. It just makes me feel, I don't know, better about using them and just makes me feel looser. This is another page that's really hard to see, but I have some Mangle and Chica fan art, some more Fire Fury, along with some Joshua. He is my Secret of Mimic character. He is madly in love with McKinley, and they are the cutest little guys together. And robots have feelings too. This is my FNAF Yowie, okay? Like I said, I was a big Freddy and Bonnie shipper, so I drew them. Bonnie's a little bit more blue here. I think if I went back and redid this, I'd make them a little bit more like towards purple, so they're like that indigo color. I think I did really well on the furry aspect of them. I was really excited. But this was also made with, I think, alcohol markers from like a bunch of different brands, some acrylic paint markers, and some of those Sophie crayons. Here's them kissing and bumping noses and being in love, and I love them so much. And then Chica and Foxy and Food and Freddy, and Cupcake. I was gonna color these guys, then I never did. I don't think I'm gonna go back and do that. This is my friend's OC Squishy. I believe that Squishy was an adopt from another artist, but they wanted me to draw Squishy, and he turned out really cute. My friend really liked them, so I was drawing Earl here, which is my OC from Camp Littlefoot. If you guys want to know more about Camp Littlefoot, you should check out my unveil. This is not sponsored, but like if you like my OCs, you could go there. So this is his mom that I was trying to draw. I was doing like a head covering for her. I'm not sure like what I should do for her. I was going to make her Muslim, but I don't believe that Muslims are allowed to have their hair peeking out. I haven't completely read up on it yet, but I'm planning to. I just know that I want her to have some form of head covering because I find them pretty. And also just because they're pretty doesn't mean that I get to draw them without, learning about where they come from. This is a junk journal page. I got some different little things from Popmart, and I thoroughly enjoyed every little thing I got. And I got a lot of Kirby stuff. I see me and my partner as Kirby and Waddle Dee. I love them so much. And it's a little like interactive. I love having what is this called? Different textures in my sketchbook. These are like taped down little stars from like the front of the sketchbook. I don't know. This is a little card that I pasted in there. These are all little cards that I pasted in there. A lot of people like save their cards and put them up with the things, but I like to keep them in my sketchbook because I don't know, they're pretty. Did I skip a page? No. This is some Ren inks, who is also my OC from Camp Littlefoot. He has a lot of self-doubt issues, and he often wonders if he's good enough for his partner because he's just a sad little blue guy. He's just sad. And then I have some OC inks of Angie, who is another one of my characters. She is the main character, or well, she's the main NPC slash character in my campaign that I'm DMing for. That hasn't started yet, but yeah, no. I'm getting there. This is a page of Ren and Owie, who are Camp characters again. I love drawing Ren, and I loved how these turned out. These were done with colored pencil. Owie is my friend's OC and the love interest for Ren, so I think it's so cute. I also use just random highlighters. They're these Sharpie highlighters. I got a bunch of them for Christmas, so I enjoy them. I was doing a like Christmas winter themed picture illustration for my friends, and I don't believe I did it. No, I did not do it because I just didn't want to. This was originally event art, but then it turned into whatever this is. I have some joint pain, and I'm technically disabled, and that's really hard for me to say. So I'm not gonna explain it to you guys. I just have a lot of body issues and health issues, so I drew this, and I think it came out okay. I don't know. I think it's pretty. And then here's just some doodles. I was drawing fish. I don't know why. I just enjoy drawing fish. This is my kitty cat Bagel. He is a cutie patootie, but she is so dumb. She loves staring at the water fountain that we have for them. This is Kawaii-chan, or Nana, from my street. Half Mile My Street. And I see a lot of people draw her as POC. I haven't tried that, but I would enjoy trying it at some point. But I think this turned out really cute. This is a little bit of commission planning for one of my friends. I don't mind showing this because it's part of my process. So they wanted to have a bunch of their OCs as like drawn as animals that represent them. So this is avian, phobos, and then these are some other ones that I did. I don't remember who's who. It's been so long. And this is the bee, which is my partner's OC. They are the cutest little patootie, and I love them. This was the New Year art goals. I just was trying not to be so hard on myself and to have fun and to start this YouTube channel. So this was just me doodling some different things for my Sona. I wanted to draw like a chibi version of them, along with a little crow caterpillar type thing. I don't know. I think it's really cute and chunky. I think I might go back to an idea. I turned this into an illustration, and I'll just like flash it up here at some point so you guys can see. But most of my illustrations come from a sketchbook, and then doing them digitally. This is a little food study I did. I really like how these came out. They came out really nice, and I'm surprised that they did because I'm not the type of artist to do this type of thing. I was practicing drawing what I see, not what I know. And so I think it worked out, and I think I got better at drawing because of it. It was like egg on toast, and I can't remember what this treat is. I was going to draw more. I never did. There was going to be sushi, a fish cake. I think this was flan. A soup dumpling, a cat burger, an onigiri, and then I think this was just like, I can't remember the name, but it's like the candied fruit on a stick. I don't remember what it's called. Editor me put the word up. This is my not my OC. This is my persona, and I really love how they came out. They're super cute here. I think I might redraw this in my digital stuff, but I do love them so much. This was some more planning of a chibi version of my Sona. It really didn't go that well. I was trying to learn how to draw them as a chibi. It was a struggle at the time. This was more on my friend's commission. I decided to redraw some of them. They now have this as like a banner, which of their different OCs. This is Salma. This is Earl's mom. I talked about her a little bit ago with the hijab. So that's nice. I have a lot of brain fog and brain fog and a lot of memory issues. So I'm trying my best. So this is me, and I fell in love with art again. I, for a while, did not love art, and I didn't like doing it. I just kind of did it because I had to, and it was what I was good at. So I spent this sketchbook pretty much falling back in love with art, and I think it did a lot for me and my mental health. I just started creating to create because the world is like a really shitty place right now. So I drew Big Crow talking to Little Crow, and just like I'm being excited about the artwork I'm making now, and like me just getting excited about my inner child / spark coming back. It felt nice. It was a really good time. Anyways, this is Zana, and she is one of my older OCs. I've had her for almost 10 years, I think 12 now, but she is an OC that I'm going to be talking about in one of my other videos that I have planned. So this is Kishi again. He does not look like this anymore. He is not a white boy anymore. He is POC now and has pretty curly hair. He still has like this fit to him because that's what his role is in Camp Littlefoot. He's like the delinquent and whatnot. I don't know. I really like him, and I wanted him to look, a little grungy. But here's Dustin. He is Kishi's roommate in Camp Littlefoot. He is my big buff cow. He's based on Flashlight Lynn cow, and I love him so much. Oh, I love my OC. I do junk journal a lot. I don't have a separate junk journal because I just like using my sketchbook. This is from when I go outside. I at least try to get outside once a week because it's really good for my body, and I have a lot of health issues. So this is just like to document like a fun time that I had. So I drew my Sona here, and I really, really like how this came out. I drew them with my kitty. I have a cat named Tig as well, and I drew him as like a little animal, like a little alien animal. So it was really nice. He was so cute. I love him. And then some random like doodles on the side. I think this is Ren, but you can barely see it. And then I drew me and my partner. I really love her. She's great. I go by all pronouns, but I love them so much. This is the bee. They don't really have a name, so the bee it is. We'll just call them that for now. And then we have Angie, who is one of my favorite OCs I've created. She is a Cyclops, and she's blue. I love her so much. She is one of my favorite OCs, and I can't wait to share more of her story with you guys. I love her. I think these all turned out really good. And this is just a chunky bunny. I don't know. I just was trying to draw furries. This is a commission that I did for my friend Ryder. They wanted me to design their shop stuff. Aoi and Ren art. This is Aoi, this is Ren. Ren knows how to cook and Aoi does not, so I drew Ren cooking, and then my dog got up. I'm sorry. I drew Ren cooking and Aoi like standing next to him because Aoi doesn't know how to cook. This is okay. I skipped a page. This is just some video stuff, so I'm gonna skip that. And this is Zana and Nisha. I was trying to redesign Zana and her girlfriend, but I decided to scrap Nisha entirely and replace her with a different character. I actually think I combined the two characters together because they were like the same thing, different font. So, Zana is probably like an East Coast or possibly a West Coast girly. I think she'd be more on the East Coast. I think she'd probably live in Maryland if, like, I would say, but I also could see her as a California girly. This is Laios from Dungeon Meshi. I was trying to make some chibis for stickers. I have them drawn in my iPad, but I never finished them, and my friends keep telling me about it. So, there's a little bit of Ren with some colored pencil, along with some post studies. I think it was in like a art block here. So I drew some of that, and then some Rana up here, my little bean, and then some more post studies, and then this Finn. I called them Finn, but everybody's been calling them Fish, so I think their name's just gonna be Fish. So, Fish. He's a cute little guy in like a little space suit. I don't know. I drew him here, like a little dude. And then I had some new pens, so I just started scribbling. My partner bought us hot cocoa, so I put like the wrapper in here and junk journaled it. I really like how some of these came out. Oh, this is another page for Zana and Nisha. Nisha no longer exists, or well, is combined, like I said before, with Zana's current girlfriend, so these aren't really relevant. I feel like this one's pretty close to Sana's girlfriend now. But here's Sana. She is a cutie patootie, and I love her so much. And here's Dustin, or Dusty. I love him. He is a little country bumpkin little buddy. He's not even little. This is a big boy, and we love big boys. But Justin is so cute, and I love him. Study of rats. I was trying to stylize drawing rats because one of my friends' D&D characters is a rat. So I spent like most of the time trying to figure out how to draw them. I got a lot of inspiration from Master Splinter here. You kind of see it, but it really helped me like furryify a rat. You don't find a lot of rat pictures up on Pinterest, and Pinterest is filled with AI slop. So this is a rough outline of my D&D campaign's map. This is not final, so ignore that. And here's some Angie, who's also in the D&D campaign. He is the NPC that they're set out to help. This is just a little concept doodle that I was drawing. Again, here's some more like planning for that, along with a junk journal. I went to go see Iron Lung and got my first walking cane. So yeah, it was an eventful day. More Angie. I really, really love her. She gives a lot of sapphire energy. One, because she's blue, and two, she's a cyclops. But she does not have the personality of Sapphire. She's just... Here is some more stuff from my D&D campaign. Some little scrying eyes, which are, Cyclops' eyes. In my universe, scrying eyes are from Cyclopses? Cyclopses? I don't know. They're from Cyclops. And I have a little scene here of Angie in a bubble bath, trying to get all cleaned up, along with one of the goddesses from my D&D campaign. This is Keel, one of my friends' OCs, who is also part of the D&D campaign. He is a cute little bean. He is a chimera, but instead, we really wanted him to like fit in buildings. So think of like Fallon from Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, that's just like him, but a boy. That's just like her, but a boy. But he has little like red dragon legs, and then goes into a big chimera form. And it's a whole like homebrew campaign type thing. So he's quite interesting. And here's some more Angie, just doodling her. Here are some more Angie. I did seal this page, but I'm pretty sure it is still smudging. I sealed it with Podge. Some people seal it with hairspray. So whatever one you use, just make sure you use it outside. Hairspray doesn't really matter as much, but if you use like a sealant or something, make sure you go outside and wear a mask or be away from it so you can't smell it all. But yeah, I was practicing some Cyclops expressions for her since she didn't have a mouth. I think this one came out really good. She's really pretty here. I love her. I drew some Chara and Frisk. You can barely see the Chara, but I got these big line liners, and I thought they were like the best thing for for this. I just decided to draw them. Here is another outing that I did with my partner. I had a lot of fun. We got some pet waste bags, and I thought the packaging was really cute, along with some Kirby. I actually got the chaser for this one, so I have like a little rainbow. That's like, it's different colors. I really wanted this one though, but it's okay. And here's Angie in a cute little dress and cloak. Just a lot of the D&D stuff. Here is Angie again. I do a little bit more scandalous stuff, but she's so cute. She's so pretty. I love her. I love her so much. She's chunky, a little chunky. There's some more Angie. Yes, I love this OC so much. There's multiple pages of her. This was a storyboard I did for my first video, which pretty much came out how I wanted it to, but changed a little bit. This is Zana and her dog. She has a golden retriever who is a service dog because Zana is type 1 diabetic. This is from Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It's my little character. I don't know. I got into Sanrio when I was older because I didn't get a chance to when I was a kid. So just, I don't know. It's a cute game. And then we have Avian and Kaito. Avian belongs to my friend Phobos, and Kaito belongs to me. Avian punches big fish, like huge fish. So, yeah. These are my squishies. We just call them squishies because they don't really fit in the chibi style, but they also don't fit in like the cartoon style. They kind of just fall in the middle. So this is just like my chibis. Or not my chibis, my squishies. This is Bee, Ryder, Honey, and Phobos, my friends. I wanted them all to be squishied. And then I drew Tom and Tord because I love Eddsworld. Here's some more Angie with some different hairstyles and drawing her with different outfits. This is some pose figure study. Just doodling, drawing more Angie because she pulled off every hairstyle pretty well. She's so pretty. I love her. It's just, she's great. That's OC. And then this is a commission from my friends. I think it's Ryan, Fox, and Nova. These are my friends for selling this, and they want a commission. And this is the last page, the last sketchbook spread of just little guys. I just really wanted some little guys that, represented me, but also other people. And that's it. That's the end. My bones really hurt by the end of this. And yeah, I do have more sketchbooks like this. I have 9 more, as I believe I said at the beginning of the video. And if I didn't, then I have 9 more sketchbooks to show, along with 2 other ones. So I technically have 11 more sketchbooks to show you guys. But I don't know. If you guys want to see more of my sketchbooks, let me know. This was really fun. And again, thank you guys for watching. And thank you guys for all the support on my first video. It really means the world to me. So, yeah. Anyways, goodbye. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I hope you take care of yourself. Anyways, bye.